Hi guys, this is Saish here. I welcome you back to my channel. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the myths of solar eclipse. Some say that we should not eat food during solar eclipse, and some give reasons about gravity as well as bacteria. Some say that because of the increase in the gravitational pull, it will affect our body because it is 70% of water. Some say the bacteria in the atmosphere increase because of the blockade of sunlight. So in this video, I'm going to clear all your doubts regarding this. I have certain facts that will prove that there is nothing wrong in eating food during solar eclipse. So let's get into the video. So in one video that I watched on internet, a guy explained how the gravity of the moon will affect us during eclipse. He says that if a moon's gravity can affect and cause high tides and low tides, why can't it affect a body which is 70% water? So I will try to explain you more about it in this video. So let's get started. In this video, I'm going to look into the scientific aspects of this thing. So some said that the gravitational force increases during the eclipse. So let's discuss about the gravitational force now. So gravitational force is only dependent upon the mass of the two objects in between which it is acting and the distance between it. Now because the mass of Earth, the Sun and the Moon is constant, we can discard these quantities. So now the thing left is the distance. So at different times the distance between the Earth and the Sun is different, and the different times the distance between Moon and Earth is also different. This is because the orbit in which the Moon rotates around the Earth and the Earth rotates around the Sun is not completely circular, but it is ellipse in shape. That is, at some point the distance is very close, whereas at some point the distance is very far. So at the point where the distance is very close, the gravitational force will increase, whereas where the distance is very far, the gravitational force will decrease. So the increase and decrease in gravitational force is not dependent upon eclipse. Why? Because eclipse doesn't bring an object very close to the Earth, and it doesn't take an object very far from the Earth. There's the only possibility or the only chance of increase in gravitational field because the Sun and the Moon are aligned in a straight line during solar eclipse, which may cause both the Moon as well as the Sun to pull the Earth in the same direction. So this may increase the gravitational field, but this increase in gravitational field is completely negligible because according to the research, according to the figures that I have found on Google, I will share these figures. According to Google, the average gravitational force experienced by Earth in normal conditions is 3.52 into 10 raised to 22 Newton meter, whereas when in case of solar eclipse, this figure increases by just 0.2 Newton meter. Another thing is the gravitational force experienced between two bodies is dependent upon the mass. So if the mass is more, the gravitational force experienced will also increase. So we just can compare the weight of the whole ocean that is experiencing the gravitational force by our body weights, because our body weights is very small as compared to the weight of the ocean. So I don't think there is any much difference in the gravitational force experienced by the Earth in case of normal conditions and in case of eclipse, because there is just a difference of 0.2 Newton meter. This is just negligible amount of force, extra force by the Sun and the Moon combined, because they are aligned in a straight line. So the myth is busted, and we can conclude that gravitational force has nothing to do with we falling sick or in case of eclipse. So the second thing that I have seen on internet is some say that because the blockage of the Sun by the Moon, the amount of bacteria may increase in the atmosphere. Yes, this may be correct because I'm not an expert in biology and all. I'm just a student right now. I'm just placing my opinion on basis of these facts. So it may be true, but my question is, if this is true, if there is no sunlight present, amount of bacteria increase, then why are we eating food at night? So because there is no sunlight at night, then why should we eat? Because it will be same as we are eating in solar eclipse, because there is no sunlight. So I think this reason has no sense in it, and I think it is completely normal to eat food during solar eclipses.